Calling on Spirit for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising in general. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. Please show me the near future of December 2022. Welcome, Capricorn, to your December reading. I am the Tarot Heifer, so just please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you, Spirit, please. The 10 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Cups with Justice. We also have the Queen of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Big events and emotions with the Moon, and lots of options opening up with the 7 of Cups, and we end with the 10 of Pentacles. Very exciting there. Great. Welcome back, subscribers. Welcome, new people. You might want to stick around because this looks like there's a lot of energy on the table here. I do see a water sign, very possibly a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. A woman. Somebody with significant placement. That could also be, depending on their birth chart, that could be a Capricorn. That could be you. That could be a Taurus. It could also be a Virgo. All right. Coming in December. There we go. That's the only other person I see. Definitely centered around an adult, another adult. And this could all be for you. Let's see. You are in a petri dish, aren't you? Okay, so I just got to ask you guys right now, off the top, do you feel like you're in a petri dish? Yeah, and I kind of feel like Capricorn, you guys are like in my petri dish. It's kind of like that. But if you take a look around in December, what's it going to look like? It's going to kind of look like this for you. Spirit says it'll look a lot like learning. You're going to find something out. You're going to learn all about. Because and I love how, the universe is always like, Spirit says, it's a beautiful lesson. Yeah, so is childbirth, but it ain't pretty, right? So I just say learning because it says beautiful too. But in the Empress, it's love. It is beautiful. This is beautiful. So it goes against the grain of what I'm saying, but we are realizing love and beauty. Love and beauty has changed. Somebody's beauty has changed. Somebody's love has changed. And it was about intuition. Somebody had a gut feeling or should have listened to their gut. Because it's about intuition. But y'all in some petri dish. Let me see what that's about real quick. Like, did somebody leap forward? Because I don't see any knights here. Just leaped right into the fucking future. Okay. So it's going to be all about how this works. You've been observing it from almost like a satellite view. So this was in Capricorn's mind of how you want this to work out, right? And come together. And it's about your bigger picture. So maybe another person or a situation. But Spirit says get ready because as you're going into your 12th zodiac house in December, you're going to plunge into something that you may not want to see. Yeah, it might not be what you wanted it to be. We had a lot of faith in it, and it's going to require a lot of forgiveness because it was a pure fantasy. You see, it was a pure fantasy. Very possibly for some of you, we're going to get into these cards a little bit deeper, but, well, really deep because it's your December reading, but it's about melting into and dissolving into the depths of what we cannot control. Spirit says we have to release and go with the flow. It's going to happen to you, if it hasn't yet, in December, guys. Now, while you are applying all your energy at work, your skills are going to be rewarded. Yes. But here we have somebody who is applying their skills in an emotional manner, on an emotional level, in love. And it's all about security. Yeah. I mean, you're okay. You got a good home. Or their home. It's about making a home for someone, making a home, making somebody being your housekeeper, being your home, little homemaker kind of a vibe, right? Somebody here with a significant water placement, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Coming together with your friends. Happiness and success. It really has been friendly. Somebody is celebrating something that they've done. That's good. It's the other person. In fact, they're very honest. They're smart. And they are honest. Now, unfortunately, I don't see any wands. There is no passion here. Spirit says, there is no passion, guys. Only pain. Pain, pain, pain. Past pains, wounds that run deep. Right? But here we are trying to gain and improve. So we have someone here who is gaining improvement. Yes, they are. We have Capricorn wanting to gain improvement with somebody who is gaining improvement. I don't want wax on my cards, so I got to move those for a minute. The candle's coming onto the table. Wanting improvement. Maybe that's what you've done. You have recently improved, made some improvements in your environment. There's improvement required in our thought patterns, though, because there will be some change. That's an improvement. But this advantage is not going to last. You know, I mean, it's that energy. It's not, you can't always be on tap. You know, the first will be last and the last will be first. And sometimes we don't, yeah, this might be the last time that we got together. Justice was served. Coming up in December, applying our skills. We've got this balancing out, and whether it's fair or not, maybe somebody said this isn't fair, but you, Spirit says you can use, you know, your powers to understand it or be scared of it. So somebody here taking action and initiative, and we got to be proud of our friends, you know, and love and be proud of everybody, but you got to be proud of yourself, taking pride in yourself and your ideas. And I do see it coming in, people reassuring you, and you're going to be reassuring others that everything is okay. Yeah. all the while at the same time deeply emotional, is what I'm getting. What spirits say that there's a hidden danger. Capricorn, caution. Spirit says watch out for dishonesty, deception, and ulterior motives. So, yeah, in December. I'm feeling like if somebody was just trying to get lucky, because you had options. They have options. Everybody's got options here, but the situation isn't just one of about having the good stuff. It's about how we behave. Oh, spirit, it's all about someone's behavior here, guys. Uh-oh. Problem. Pretensions. Being pretentious. Yeah, pretensions. Keeping up appearances. It's not good enough. It's not enough. It's not good enough for somebody here coming up. It's also about taking pride in your work and fostering the patience. Yeah, we needed to foster patience in December coming up. So important. If you're going to actually get any better, if you're in a better of those situations, we got to be very patient. Ooh, how you work at this is going to be so important. Every tiny bit is an accomplishment, but it's got to be tiny bits. Yeah, not the how you've been putting all your energy into every tiny detail. Yeah, you're missing the marks if that's the case. I think Spirit's saying for somebody, I'm just trying to get some helpful guidance here. Yeah, because somebody's trying to change the outcome and it's a waste of time. Wasting your time to try to change the outcome. You know, when we try to micromanage things, it sometimes, most of the times, yeah, doesn't usually work out very well. But anyway, Spirit does want Capricorn to know that you are blessed with lots of choices. Maybe somebody else is blessed with lots of choices, which can sometimes feel like a curse, but you can't have all of them. So, you know, maybe we're going to feel cursed because we can't have what we want. Like we know we got options, but like I want this one, right? I want that one. Well, it's about being realistic. Is it even achievable? First of all, you know, each one of those cups, you should be your list of being realistic, how to achieve this. Tiny little steps, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. Because fantasies are coming into play. And fantasies, this card and Spirit speaks of fantasies that are less likely to manifest, right? We've got to be realistic here. Or this is going to lead someone down a very unhappy, unfulfilling path. And Spirit says all of the alternatives are tugging at you. So you're going to have people tugging at you. Things are going to tug at your heart in some way in making a decision, even in December. But the advice here is to take a step back and just get a larger view of the picture. Because we got to bring some logic into this and rationale, into some analysis and how to give some perspective, you know, and you cannot respond over emotionally and expect the situation to go your way. Somebody over responding over emotionally about all that Okay? I know. You're saying there's just something about that person. There's just something to be said about hanging out with that friend. They sparkle. Maybe you feel like you sparkle when you're with them. Maybe you feel appreciated. Maybe you just want them to know how much you would appreciate them and that you do appreciate them. Okay, but think about that for a minute. We got to appreciate them for who they are. But we have to appreciate others for simply being warm, and nice and all of that. And then so if you're feeling left out, maybe you're partying too much, Spirit says, doing too much of the partying. Hint, hint. That's why there's no wands in this reading. Ain't nobody fired up. Okay, so if you fired it up, they ain't firing it up. Haha, or whatever it is. Something is not. There's no passion. There's a lot of emotions that Spirit says that we need to be aware of. Beware. Be aware. See, we've already heard so much, we got Spirit says this is the advice here on this, is to be aware of your emotions and honor them. You've got to honor other people's emotions as well, guys. If you think about it, it's yeah. Because even if you think you have all the facts, you probably don't. Maybe you think they don't know everything, and if they only knew, then they would. Okay, but Spirit says there's more going on here than meets the eye, right? And making decisions right now is problematic because it's hard to know what is true and what is false. Capricorn are in those zodiac houses, you guys, right now. It all lines up in this message. The issue can be either internal or external, maybe a little bit of both, but the dark is temporary, and eventually the light of day will bring clarity. So the advice is try not to make decisions right now, guys, and instead dig below the surface to determine what is real and what isn't, which I got that out of this card, like getting realistic. I mean, it's screaming at Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Spirit is saying if you can't figure it out, as we move into December, just wait and time will take care of it. Karma, if you have been good, then good things are going to come to you in December. If you have not been good, you're probably not going to be happy with the outcome, guys. Spirit says. Yeah. Right? We can't play the blame game because that's going to waste our energy. So don't play the blame game. Because anything is possible. Anything is possible. And Spirit wants you to know, this is the last card I'm reading, so please hit the like button before I forget. Thank you. If you want to be a member, hit the subscription button. Awesome. Glad to have you. Thank you. Thank you. There is enough, and possibly more than enough, which can be a blessing or a burden. You know that. But right here, abundance requires someone's attention, nurturing, and love if it's going to continue to thrive, right? So Spirit says recognize your values and give them your time. Give your values your time. Give yourself your time and attention and energy, Putting your focus on what you want to increase in your life. Pay attention to those boundaries, though, because nothing can grow well if you are overcrowded. So don't let that one that you kicked out back in. And if you're not getting the one you want now, put some time into yourself. Because you don't want to sit there and have that mindset like, I ain't got it. Because you got it. And as soon as you get it back, then everybody gonna want some. That's just how the world works. It's how our universe works, right? The cycle of life makes room. You make room for that event, right? You got to clear out some other shit. Get yourself right. You got to be love itself in order to attract love. You can't try to control the outcome and control other people, because they're gonna, they're gonna see that. See, as much as I can see this wax on the top of this card, right? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is strong right now, and I think that's great advice to declutter. Declutter yourself. Might as well, because if you start doing it, you're going to have room, and then boom, somebody's going to try to come in and fill the spot, right? So, because you're going to have lots of options. Everybody. So that we could turn that frown upside down. Like, let's pretend that's a frown. Let's turn it upside down and smile. I think we can do that. Just be love. Love yourself. Clear out that clutter. Right now is not the time. We'll see how it is and how this energy changes. Good luck in your situation, guys. Until next time, shalom.